Welcome back to Satisfactory Round 4. Ivy figures out his power problems. Alright, team. If you were here for the outro of the last one, we just finished all this stuff and our power went out. Let's go take a look and see what our issues are. I'm Ivy Farrell, by the way. Thanks for hanging out. We're starting up a little bit of Satisfactory. I guess this is gonna be episode 4. Oh, you ran out of fuel. Okay, that's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. We just give you more fuel. Smile. Do you have more biomass? There you go. Have fun with that. Oh, this is the alpha patch. If you guys haven't been keeping up with the series, but I assume that you have, because with me, with only one effing series on YouTube, if you guys have made it this far, you guys are hooked. Analysis of the green. I forgot about this. Okay, analysis of the green power slug is completed. Choose a new specimen. Okay.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current FICSIT technology.
Okay.
Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Huh. Okay, so I think what they're talking about is overclocking. Well, we can do that. That'll be good. There's all the flowers, team. Go and analyze the flowers. Let's get that over there. But I think that should be good as far as our biomass burners are concerned. We didn't really split this super well. This guy. Can I take half of that? Thank you. And then can I take half of whatever that is and plop that over there? Perfect. There we go. So all the power will go out next time. So now we have a way of creating, in the last episode we made iron rods. I think we also made concrete. I'm never going to remember what episode we do any of this stuff in. We made concrete, which I'll pick up. We've had this long copper cable, this long copper line for a while. It is making copper cables down here, which we've got a stack of 500. I'll take the stack of 300 for right now. We'll grab some iron plates. We'll grab all the iron plates. And then we're making biofuel in this one. It's currently my weakest one because I don't have a good place for farming leaves or stuff like that, but I don't really need that much of it. So that should be good. Overclock production, we get power shards and stuff like that. I don't have anything that I really want to overclock right now. What I really want with this upgrade, you can see the efficiency of each building, the productivity display. So that way we'll be able to tell how good we are at building. And we know that we're expected to get 100% on everything. But, you know, sometimes it's good to have an outside source telling us that everything that we've done so far is actually perfect. No, we know that there are things that are messed up. In a lot of our plates, in a lot of our, I don't know, in some of them we care about, and some of them we don't, right? Like, this guy, I think we care because it just keeps on stocking up on ore, so it needs another smelter in order to be able to, either another smelter and another iron plates, or just another smelter, which means that we need to, like, expand. This whole like being super compressed is not working for me. I don't know why this is here. Well, I do know why that's here there because I put it there. Do we have, all right, tink table, let's go. Let's make a whole bunch of iron rods. They seem to be what we need the most of, so we'll be able to make a couple of those, and then we'll be able to fix all the productivity while we wait for the next set of things to do. That's what this kind of seems like the early cycle is, the early loop in this game is like either manually craft or spend your time building while you're waiting for more resources to turn into research, which is cool. But it could be a game where you have a lot of waiting, unless if you make your stuff optimal from the beginning, and kind of eyeball things that could be going well, could be going poorly in your base. But it's cool nonetheless. I'm worried about power. We could also just farm leaves, let's be completely honest here. Farm leaves and explore. I'm only doing this because I, need to do the Tink table. At least need to have 10 minutes of Tink table time every episode. That's what the people want. That's what the people request. So that's what we're going with. Nailed it. And now we good? All right, let's go see if we have plates. If we don't have plates, then we're just gonna go and oh, we got plenty. All right, I was gonna say we're just gonna go on an urbing run, urbing and exploring. We could also get that other green slime, green energy slime. We get one of those from
milestone reached.
from up there. I see it.
Conveyor belts can now merge and split to
there.
increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Good. Thanks for that. I'm glad that we're about to be optimized. Okay. So, the iron is definitely the thing that I need to work on optimizing the most. This guy's working at 50%. This guy's working at 100%. And this guy's working at 100%. Okay, so we need to double the smelter and the constructor. So let's just get in on that. And actually, hold on, before I dive into it, power should be good. Power should be good. Let's get a logistics. Gonna need a splitter. Gonna need a merger. Splitter at the beginning, merger at the end. Let's get a. Don't need another storage container. Need a smelter and a constructor. Perfect. And the only thing that I need from there is some reinforced iron plate, which is why I picked up all that, all the iron rods. I need 3 of them. 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So now we have to work on layouts. So we're replacing this guy. Can we make it super close? Can we like stack them together? That would be great. Rotate it properly. Control to. I love how it doesn't actually line up. It looks like it's gonna line up, but it just doesn't. Plop that there. And then let's get another constructor. Can I get on top of this guy? Okay, so we can actually get on top of a lot of stuff. Hello. Please. Yoinks. Oh no. All right, we're okay. Totally planned. Approaching others, encroaching upon others' clearance. Really? I didn't get myself. Excuse me. Thank you. I didn't get myself enough room for that. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't get myself enough room. Okay, we'll just move everything down. That's okay. Right? Really? There's plenty of time to fix all this layout later. It's not a big deal. Okay, so. And we want a splitter up here. Logistics, splitter. If I snap to here, does this work? Can I just flop? And does it do anything for me? If I do this, is it going to start working? Is it going to start working? It is going to start working. Okay, so they have the thing where it replaces that belt and just immediately shifts some things over there. Perfect. Nailed it. Let's get you working on iron ingots. Let's get... Oh, this is actually super exciting. I can't afford. Okay. Which is good because I can't afford the thing that I'm currently making more of. Pause. All right. Yep, that's what we want. It's not conflicting with anything. And then let me get this storage container and move that further along because we're gonna need to actually let me organization storage container. We want this way. Let's make sure that it's there and put that there. Perfect. Drag that across, and then we want a merger. Merger. Let's make sure that it's going out the right direction. Perfect. And take this belt, which is raised for whatever reason, and put it in there. All right, so that is working, and that will make plates at what I assume is going to be optimal efficiency once everything is situated. If I can ever find a power pole. How are we doing on this guy? 2 of 4? Perfect. And it has an in and it has an out. So I don't really need one here, but I think it'll look better. I'm really not concerned about it looking better, if I'm being completely honest. Missing cable, can't afford. Son of a... It's fine. I have a bunch of copper wire. I just don't end up making the cable very often. Until they tell me that the cable is used for something other than just being a cable, I'm not gonna start that guy up. One there and one there, and please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Are we okay? We good. We're not even using 60, nonetheless 80. What's the efficiency here? 66%? 71? Okay. So we're getting close, but I'm pretty sure once everything updates, this should be 100% efficiency of creating plates on one miner. And we'll know that it's 100% efficiency because everything will be 100%. 99, which it was 50 before. 99, which it was a 99 before. That guy's working perfectly fine. 100. 0. All right. I see you, game. All right, so that's good. That is that production set up to maximum efficiency. We're gonna have to move this line. We're gonna have to move this cable? Iron rods. We're gonna have to move the rods because if I need to start expanding the rods, we're gonna have issues. I don't like the fact that the rods and the plates are gonna be in different spots, but I feel like I can't control that right now without going completely around the base. At the very least, what are we going next? Personal storage, object scanner. Let's... So, part of me says, build everything and then just blast through these. Another part of me says, just do these while we're working. Like, build a little bit, then work a little bit, build a little bit, then work a little bit. Let's get the alien carapace in
R&D
here.
wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for 2 things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Color cartridges and dating. Oh boy, team. We're gonna get a nice little lady engineer. I'm excited. I don't think that's actually what they're talking about. I don't think they're talking about us getting a lady engineer. So this is complaining because it doesn't have any biomass. Which would be bad. Would be bad to run out of that. I think we need to go on a run at some point. Let's grab as much as we can. Plates. We have 134. That's good. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. What happened? Oh, it spiked above 60 capacity, so we need to make a biomass burner. Hello? Hello? Clearance, clearance, clearance. Clearance. Nailed it. Let's build you into the network somehow. There we go. Yeah, ain't good. We're gonna keep on crashing the power, it looks like. But you just build more capacity and everything is fine. Boop. Nailed it. And now we have 80 megawatts. Megahooms? I don't know what sparks it to peak above 60, but all right, that's fine. Obviously something working at peak efficiency whenever it wasn't before. We got 14. We need to go on an energy run. We absolutely need to go on a biomass run. Don't mind me. We have, actually, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Let's get rid of. Heh. Let's go. Biomass run in the dark. That's cool. I mean, I would love to explore in the light, but you know, if we're gonna run around near a whole bunch of things that could possibly harm us, why wouldn't we go in dark, right? Copper ore. I love how the music changed, which likely signifies that we're around something that can F us up. But yeah, we're just gonna pick up all the leaves, all the wood. We're gonna convert the wood ourselves. We're gonna convert the leaves using our container. We could also add to that. Could also add to that one. So I don't think we're gonna do that now, but limestone as well. I don't know how you mine. I don't know if those are manual mines or if we good. Or if those are something that I necessarily need to have a specific mining tool in order to get, but it's okay. We'll just get all the leaves going here. Yoinks. That's weird. It almost feels like we're in a different biome right now. I would love to be able to go up towards that area. If we ever get to like a later game stage, I'd love to be able to explore some of those. But I'm sure I'm planning on playing this game whenever it launches in early access. I expect to play it a little bit whenever. I mean, I'm obviously going to play it a bunch whenever it launches for full release, but I think it's actually going to stay off the streaming schedule. It's I think it's gonna be a good streaming game, and I think a lot of people enjoy it. I mean, 50,000 people enjoyed it on Twitch this past week, but I don't know. It's one of those where I've got a lot of games that I necessarily want to play on Twitch, and if I'm doing this as a YouTube series, it seems It seems weird to play it twice or to oh, okay. This is what I was worried about. Yoinks. Oh, I'm getting better at that. Oh, I'm so good at that now. Let me grab that. How are we doing on leaves? We're 1,100. Okay, that'll be good. I do like the home marker. It means that I can just like go in this direction. I actually see my factory, which is pretty good. That should be enough to make sure that we don't crash in the next, ooh, hi, crash for a while. I mean, we're going to have to go on these runs from time to time, but hopefully that'll be enough biofuel for a decent amount of time. Things are green, right? That's green. That's not yellow. Things are flashing yellow, which I don't like, but all right, we have 5 biofuel. Great. Can we take you out, split you, put you back in? You have 20, you're fine. Split 28 and good, just so that we don't crash while we're in the process of making all this stuff. Let's throw in as many leaves as we can. And then, oh, you're looking for biomass. We can make the rest from wood. Let me actually grab all the wood that I have inside of my storage before we manually craft a lot of this stuff. I wanted to get that stack below 500. Do we just immediately go over to biofuel? How long does it take? Nah, too long. We'll just throw this in here. Bloop. And then we'll put our 12 extra biofuel in here. Nailed it. All right. That would annoy me too. Okay. So let's throw our noms away. Let's throw our carapace away. And let's grab everything that we think could be potentially useful. Copper ingots, not so much. We'll grab that, we'll grab that, that, and that. And really, I should put the limestone over in that one processing area, but that's okay. Okay. So we're waiting for resources. Let's get that, and oh, copper cable, nailed it. So all I need is rods, and hopefully I got those rods done. This is going to be one of those where, since I spent some time doing other things, we're going to end up in a situation where we're able to just like launch the button, get the next thing, launch the button, get the next thing.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box.
Inflated my pocket dimension. I don't think that's actually a thing that you can do, but we'll take it. Okay, so we can't actually put anything in there. What do we think is our next optimization? Oh, what are you having problems with? Hello? Oh, you're having problems with output. Okay, so let's, I mean, if you're having problems, I guess my issue right now is I kind of don't care about copper wire, just because we have so much of it. So optimizing copper seems weird right now. I think I'm going to optimize the iron bar production, because that's one that we know is not optimal. This is working 100% of the time. That's working 50% of the time, and this should be working 33? Huh? Oh. What do you mean this is working 33? I'm calling BS. This is going to be 25. So we need 2 smelters, and then we need to double up that as well. So what we really need is 2 smelters, which I already have 1, and 3 constructors. 4 constructors, which I really only have 1. And we're going to rotate this thing going that away. Going that away. I have enough iron rods. I have enough wire. I have enough cable. Let's just get reinforced iron plates. Oh, and I also need splitters. Ooh. And I'm gonna need... Let me think about this. I'm gonna need a splitter to go from the miner to the smelter. I'm gonna need 2 splitters to go from the 2 smelters to the 4 constructors. And then I'm gonna need the same on the mergers. Cool. So that's our new parts list. Let's get the reinforced iron plates going here, which means we need a bunch of screws. I need 9 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I ran out of plates. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's grab some more iron plates. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, they're down here. They're all the way down here. These are going actually pretty well. I don't think it's like it is optimal, but as far as like belt capacity, I think you can get way more. Let's make sure that you are going as much as possible. You have enough biofuel to last you days. You have enough leaves in order to last you days, and we'll be good. Let's just make sure that we don't have another whoops. Let's add 44 to this guy. 5. I just don't want to have another whoops team. And also we probably might need to expand our fuel production again if we're going to be doing this. So how can I do this so that we maintain that for as long as possible? Start at the butt. Oh, and I need this. But I'm going to use the same storage container. Never mind. We're going to start at the butt, though. Let's get... No, sorry. Sorry. I'll stop. Didn't mean it. All right. So, if we were to... I tried to go up there, and it's just not going to give me a good angle. Maybe here? Maybe here's the best spot. All right. So if we're going this way, we get a constructor here. We get a constructor as close as possible there. I forgot to craft things. Oops. Oopsie doodles. 2. And just enough in order to make 1, which I used too many. It pains me. It pains me. Just, it's fine. Everything's fine. Cool. And then 1 more constructor. And actually, we really don't need to... Oh, okay. Hello. Invalid aim location. Okay. He's having problems with me. It's okay. Can you relax? Thank you. Stop spazzing. Stop the spaz. Damn it. Can you not? There we go. That's another one. We can... I have to deconstruct that constructor in order to get this next area. One thing that we'll do... So make this the center line. And actually, let me make... I want to keep that functional. Do I have enough in order to make a storage container? I do. Okay. That's fine. Oh! Okay, we're good. Let's get in the middle of these 3. And I want to make it relatively far away. So that way, I can build a merger. I have to build a double merge, so it's going to be a little dicey. Logistics, conveyor merger. Wait, Thank you. That's what I was looking for, but I feel like you're going to force me to do something stupid. I need another merger. There we go. So this standing up here is great. Standing up here is awesome. I just need another merger there, and then we'll merge from that other one over there, and then everything will be going through here. I don't know if this is gonna overdo belt capacity, but that's the way you learn. You just do something, and then you see how it goes. Let's try a splitter. Actually, let me get a... Sorry, this is a big build. Let me make sure to rotate this correctly, which means not, and then pop this back here. Maybe I'd go from this one instead. I don't know. I don't know about that. One here to there. A splitter. Rotate, 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 rotate. How we doing on this one? Are you gonna clamp on? Thank you. How close can we get? We can get pretty dang close. And then you go to here. Perfect. So that's all set up. I mean, I'm gonna need to power it, but so that's all set up. And then the last thing that I need is taking this and going to here. And this is fine because this guy has enough iron ore to deal with all of his stuff, and this guy's still producing. So this is now bringing ore that way. Let me get a set of power poles just all set up here. One to there, one to there. Yeah, that worked. Okay. You to there, you to there. And then let's add another power pole right there. You to there. All right. And now I need to figure out how I'm netting this guy into the grid, which should be decently easy. Am I wrong? It's this guy, which is 4 of 4. You stop powering that guy. Let's get rid of that. And then have you link into this. And I'm gonna crash the system. Just so you know. Wait, why was my capacity? What? Why does my graph say it was 0? Uh-oh. I'm gonna crash power, just assume. Why are you... Oh, because iron... Iron rods. Iron rods. Alright, everything seems to be working there. I just want to double check that... I mean, that's producing, but is everything going into the container? That is to be seen. Okay, that's good. One... Alright, so that seems to be right. That seems to be right. Now that I deconstructed my other smelter... Let's get another smelter in here. And control and line that up there. It's close enough. I know you saw exactly what I saw. It jumped around at the last second and it's not perfect. I get it. It's fine. Everything is gonna be okie dokies. Let's rotate this so that it works on a splitter, and that's a little too close, but we're good. Nailed it. And this guy, I actually can terminate this one, to be completely honest. I don't need this to go anywhere else. Let's make sure that this is set to iron. I feel like you should know based on its inputs, but the last thing we have is to deconstruct a couple of things here. There we go. All right. And reconstruct a splitter, our last splitter, which we want here. Our last production, which is a constructor. There. Gonna go through that power pole. Shit. Let's deconstruct. Let's make sure that conveyor belt goes through, and then we'll build a power pole. There. Reconnect everything, and we good to go. Nailed it. And last things last, wiring this guy up to that, so that one's ready to go, and we're good. And that's a little bit of a longer episode, but that's okay. We did some good stuff. We did some good stuff. We did some bad stuff. Fixed the power issue, went herb farming for a little bit, and have been optimizing things, which is great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys following along in this series, especially as I make mistakes while I'm standing on top of a building that I'm supposed to be working on. Thank you so much. I'm Ivy Farrell. I stream on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!